Appears you got here just in the nick of time. What does that make us?
Big damn heroes, sir.
Ain't we just?
This is my response to the 5 questions from 2 Christians video. What evidence would it take to cause you to believe in God?
Listen, strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government.
As the great science fiction author Isaac Asimov said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Therefore, any evidence in support of the existence of a deity is going to require some extraordinary evidence indeed. Like Dennis says, just because you say so doesn't make it so. Science fiction authors like Isaac have made a fortune warning us about the dangers of somebody passing themselves off as a god. You see, hypothetically, if I was a really clever alien who wanted to screw over humans, one way I could do it would be to read the Bible, then present a fantastic special effects show that matched the Gospels. What if a fellow showed up, opened up a magical gate, rode in on a horse, blowing a trumpet, saying, "Hi, I'm God"? How would we know he's just not some clever bloke with a very cool spaceship playing us all for saps? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Therefore, I'd need some physical evidence, and it would have to be of such a fantastic nature that it's hard to conceive. You see, even if he brought back some of my dead relatives, I'd have to know that they were real and not somehow models reading my thoughts through some sort of quantum brain scan or something. So it would have to be beyond the physical law so as to rule out any technological explanation. So to prove to me that he was a god, he would have to do something that is utterly impossible within the bounds of physics, yet completely verifiable as being beyond possibility. I'm just not sure what that might be. Perhaps stopping the rotation of the Earth in some verifiable manner? Question 2. Is there anything I can do to convince you? Or in other words, can you put forth any logical argument? The answer is no. Sorry, no offense, but people have been trying for 2,000 years to come up with a convincing argument that God exists, and nobody's done it yet. I doubt you're going to succeed. Question 3. Would you want to have a relationship with him if he did exist? Well, that depends. If he's the Yahweh character as described in the Bible, no way. The guy's a douche. If he's the benevolent individual that you describe and he renounces the deplorable actions done in his name, then probably. Would you do it just to get into heaven or for some other reason? Well, a truly benevolent God would be a nifty person to talk to, so sure. The God of the Bible, though, can go get stuffed. Have you ever met a Christian who lives in such a way that it's clear that they believe? Yes, actually I have. My grandmother. Has the presence or the lack of this type of Christian influenced your atheism? No, my grandmother was the exception to the rule. It's very fair to say that the hypocrites have made being an atheist easy, but I would have been one anyway. I rejected organized religion at a very early age. And when I started learning about history, and specifically the horrors committed by the church in God's name, including wiping out my ancestor's family when he was just 14, that sealed the deal forever. As for the greater question of God's existence, I have a very rational mind. I've looked for evidence my whole life, I just don't see any anywhere.
If I'm your mission, Shepard, best give it up. You're welcome on my boat. God ain't.